Hi there, my name is Simon and welcome to Juicers.co.uk. Today we're going to be mixing things up a bit and looking at a centrifugal juicer, namely the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus by Sage. Normally we review cold press juicers, so this model will vary quite a lot from the others we've looked at on this channel. However, Sage has a reputation for making the best centrifugal models around, and we're interested to see how they measure up on the grand scale of juicers. So, diving straight in, let's take a look at what the Nutri Juicer Cold has to offer in terms of features. Right from the off, it clearly boasts a wide feed chute. These are far more common among centrifugal style juicers, but the Cold Plus is much bigger than average, measuring in at a diameter of 88 millimeters. That's incredibly wide, and as a result, all manner of ingredients, even quite sizable apples, can be dropped down it whole with no preparation needed at all. Moving down a bit, this Sage also goes above and beyond with its actual juicing mechanism. For starters, the stainless steel blade and mesh filter basket are quite a bit larger than a majority of other centrifugal models. This allows them to process ingredients more effectively, extracting higher yields than we usually see from this approach to juicing. However, while that's certainly useful, the highlight is Sage's unique cold spin technology. Thanks to this technology, extracted juicers experience almost no temperature increase, which helps to prevent damage to nutrients and enzymes once they're extracted. In essence, this is all achieved through superior motor insulation and reduced friction, but it seems to be very effective, and generally the quality of the juices produced is higher than with other centrifugal models we've used. Although this cold spin technology does not make this a cold press juicer, they are completely different things. Back on topic, the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus also benefits from two different operation speeds. These are controlled through a simple dial on the front of the motor base and optimize results for soft or hard ingredients respectively. But we will be coming back to this in a bit more detail later. Lastly, in terms of accessories, the Nutri Juicer Cold sticks to Sage's usual standard, with a versatile 2-litre sealed juice jug that can be used to effectively store juicers once they've been made. It also offers a very large pulp waste basket, a handy cleaning brush, and a silicone nozzle attachment, which allows for juices to be poured directly into a glass instead of the provided jug if desired. Alright, so it's got some good features, but is the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus actually good at juicing? Well, if we're being honest, that very much depends on your perspective. At the end of the day, it's a centrifugal juicer. Therefore, in terms of juice yields and quality, it simply isn't on par with most decent cold press juicers. However, it's also much easier to use, faster, and more affordable than most decent cold press juicers. Plus, compared to other centrifugal models, we found it to be far above the usual standard. So with that allowance in mind, we can say quite happily that it's a great centrifugal juicer that competes not too far behind cold press models, which is quite the compliment. Undoubtedly, the previously mentioned cold spin technology plays a part in this, but that's not all. The ability to switch between two speed levels is also notably helpful at improving yields. In our testing, we found that the lower speed produced better yield for ingredients with a high juice content such as oranges or cucumber. Then the faster setting worked best for tougher ingredients such as root vegetables or celery. Furthermore, the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus can even extract some juice from leafy greens, a feat rarely seen with centrifugal models. The yields aren't great, but at least a handful of spinach doesn't go completely to waste. Additionally, the fact it can process ingredients so quickly makes the process very swift, allowing for large quantities of juice to be extracted in little time at all. On that note, we have to say that Sage's Nutri Juicer Cold Plus offers a very strong user experience. As we've just mentioned, it's both speedy and easy. Therefore, it takes very little time and effort to knock out multiple glasses of fresh juice. As a result, it's especially useful on busy mornings where every minute counts. It's not just juicing though. It's also very quick and easy to clean too. Both the lid and bowl are especially straightforward, and each of them can be rinsed clean in a matter of seconds. Then the blade and filter basket can be freed of any residual pulp very efficiently, with some assistance from the provided cleaning brush. Arguably the toughest part is washing out the very large pulp waste basket, but even in a small sink, it's very manageable. In comparison to the juicing and cleaning process, assembly isn't quite as easy, but it does sit on the better end of centrifugal models. The bowl and blade filter basket fit into place quite easily, and then the lid rests on top and is held into place with the stainless steel locking arm. That locking arm in particular is much less hassle than the standard locking clips seen on the majority of centrifugal models. Moving on, let's talk about one of the strongest areas for the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus, its build quality. Where many centrifugal models have a reputation for being made as inexpensively as possible, this juicer is quite the opposite. For starters, the heart of the juicing mechanism, the filter basket and blade, is manufactured in Italy entirely out of stainless steel. Therefore, it has a much higher overall standard of rigidity and finishing, making for a much more reliable mechanism that won't quickly become dull and less effective. Supporting that stainless steel core, the surrounding bowl and lid are made of plastic. However, keeping with the theme of quality, Sage has used a selection of premium plastics that are all BPA free. Not only does that mean that they're food safe and won't leach chemicals, but it also means that they can handle plenty of use with minimal wear. Lastly, moving away from the parts themselves, the main body has also been given the same treatment with a brushed stainless steel outer casing. Not only does this create a sleek aesthetic, but it also ensures that the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus will continue to look its best for a long time. To keep things simple, we've been impressed by the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus. In terms of build quality and user experience, it sits up there with many of the best juicers of any style available right now. Plus, among centrifugal models, it has a lot of unique features and well above average juicing performance. So, depending on your circumstances, this could definitely be a great option. Admittedly, it's outcompeted in some areas, mainly because it's a centrifugal juicer. But even then, it's not that far behind. And when it's good, it's really good. Ultimately, if your main focus is juice quality and yields, you're going to be better off with a cold press juicer. However, if you want something far more affordable that can pump out juice quickly with a very low learning curve, then the Nutri Juicer Cold Plus is an incredibly good option to consider. As always, thank you for joining us, and we hope that you found this review useful. If you did, be sure to give it a like, and we'd also love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our latest releases. Be sure to have a lovely day, and we'll catch you next time.